On today's webinar, I'll cover a couple of things. I'll talk about first the use cases for integrating synergy and change with Rational Team Concert, or RTC, and then I'll delve into some of the technical details of each of those integrations, spending the majority of time on the synchronizer for change in Rational Team Concert, and then at the end I'll show a brief demonstration of some of the capabilities running on the tools live, and then we'll open things up for questions. And feel free to type questions into the chat. Kara will be collecting those questions as we go along. So please feel free to ask your questions as we go along, although I won't be answering the questions until the end of the presentation. So an obvious question, I think, is why integrate synergy and change with Rational Team Concert, since in a lot of ways they do very much the same thing. Team Concert has change request management, it has software configuration management, and of course synergy and change have those things also. But there are a couple of use cases where you might want to have this integration. The first is adding project planning. You may want to set up a centralized change management environment. You may be in the process of transitioning from Synergy to RTC, or you may just have some projects which are in new projects which are in Team Concert that need to collaborate with older projects which are in Synergy and Change. So if you think about Synergy and Change, neither of those have any kind of project planning functions, and neither has an integration with Microsoft Project. Now, a long time ago, Synergy had an integration with Microsoft Project, but it was kind of at the wrong level. It really didn't do what was needed to really manage a project, and so support for that integration was dropped many years ago. Now, customers have wanted that integration. They have wanted to be able to tie their project planning efforts directly into Synergy and Change so that they can see the status of work items or change requests that the developers are working on in the context of the project plan. And that's what this integration actually does, is it allows you to view those work items, that's a Rational Team Concert term, in Team Concert, make work assignments, and have those reflected in Change so that developers working on Synergy can get assignments, do their work, continue to version code, do configuration management activities in Synergy, while the project plan remains updated in Team Concert, and those status updates flow back and forth from one tool to the other. Another reason that you might wish to use these two tools together is to set up a centralized change management environment where you have multiple tools that may be in use in the organization, and you can use Team Concert as a centralized kind of change request hub while allowing the individual project teams to still use legacy products like Synergy and Change, or open source tools like Jira, or even other RTC environments. And then your RTC system will give you that federated view of change because it's bringing in, synchronizing all of those changes from those various tools into a single place where they can be viewed, acted on, and reported against. Another use case is a managed transition to RTC. As you move from Synergy and Change to RTC, you don't want to lose any of your change requests.